Good afternoon, students. So today I am going to solve a few questions from NCERT, okay, from electrostatics chapter. So I am not going to solve all questions, but few questions. If you don't have NCERT book, you may install one app from Play Store, that is NCERT Physics Class 12 Solution. You will find one app in which you will find all the questions. Okay. Now let us begin. I am going to solve question 1.3. Check that ratio KE square divided by GMEMP is dimensionless. We also have to signify that which physical quantity is represented by this KE square upon GMEMP. So students, you can consider one electron, okay, and you can consider one proton. Let us calculate the electrostatic force as well as the gravitational force between these two. Say the mass of the electron is Me and mass of proton is Mp. Okay. Now let us calculate both the forces. Firstly, the gravitational force and then the electrostatic force. So what will be the gravitational force? According to Newton's law, the gravitational force is equal to G m1 m2, so mass of electron Me into m2, mass of proton, divided by r. This will be the gravitational force between both the masses. Now, what should be the value of electrostatic force between both these masses? Because being both the masses, both are charges also. Okay, both carry charges. So let us calculate. The charge in one electron is considered to be equal to Q, or we can assume it equal to E, and charge on proton is also E. The difference is there in the polarity. For electron, this is considered to be negative, and for proton, this is considered to be positive. So, because of the polarity, which kind of force will be there? The force of attraction, because both are opposite charges and there will be force of attraction. So what will be the value of that force? So F is equal to, by Coulomb's law we can calculate this. So F is equal to K Q1 Q2 K E into E divided by R square. So you are getting F is equal to KE square upon R square. Now students, this was gravitational force. So I can represent it as Fg, and this is electrostatic force. So I can represent it as Fe, for not having the confusion. Now students, let us calculate the ratio of electrostatic force and gravitational force. What you will get? Fe divided by Fg. That will be equal to Ke square upon R square divided by GMEMP divided by R square. R square get cancelled out. You are getting Ke square upon GMEMP. This is the value of electrostatic force divided by gravitational force. But you are getting Ke square upon GMEMP. What was the value given to us? Ke square upon GMEMP. So what it is representing? We can tell this is representing ratio of gravitational, or which force was in the numerator? Electrostatics. So ratio of electrostatic force to that of gravitational force. This was the first answer. They were asking that which it is implying. So we already have calculated. This is dimensionless because this is the ratio of both the forces. Okay. Or this is not the dimensionless. We can calculate it by substituting the dimension for both the sides. Or one more thing we can do, we can substitute the unit. What is the unit for K? If you don't remember, you can calculate this by using Coulomb's law. So in Coulomb's law, F is equal to K Q1 Q2 upon R square. So what is the value of K in Coulomb's law? So the value of K will be Fr square divided by Q1 Q2. Now students, Fr square divided by Q1 Q2. So F is in force is in Newton, R square meter square upon Q1 Q2. So Coulomb minus 2 into E square. What is E? E is charge. What is the unit for charge? Coulomb. So that will be Coulomb square divided by GME/MP. So what is the unit for gravitational constant? Universal gravitational constant. If you have forgotten the unit, you may derive it. F is equal to G(m1m2) upon R square. So what will be G? G is equal to Fr square upon m1m2. Substitute the units. The unit for force is Newton. Okay. And meter square, m1 m2. Both are masses. So kg minus 2. And what is the unit for mass electron, mass proton? That is kilogram into kilogram. So kilogram square. Now student, Newton cancel out. Meter square cancel out. Okay. And C minus 2 C square. What you will get? 1. Kg minus 2 kg square. What you will get? Kg power 0, that is equal to 1. So what you are getting? 1. Or we can say dimensionless. We also needed to check it, that whether this is dimensionless or not. Obviously this is dimensionless. Now students, what else we have to do in this question? We can calculate the value of this. Okay, this ratio Ka square upon GME/MP. What is the value for constant? The value for constant was 9 into 10 power 9 into E square. E is charge in electron. So electron charge is 1.6 into 10 power minus 19 square divided by GME/MP. What is the value for G? That is equal to 1.6 into 10 power 6.67. Sorry, I was about to write the value of charge. 6.67 into 10 power minus 11. That's the value for universal gravitational constant into mass of electron into mass of proton. So mass of electron is 9.1 into 10 power minus 31. You already have studied this. And mass for proton is 1.66 into 10 power minus 27. If you will solve this whole ratio, this Ka square upon GME/MP, then you are going to get 2.287 into 10 power 39. Now students, this is the ratio of two quantities, that is electrostatic force divided by gravitational force. And what you are getting? You are getting 2.287 into 10 power 39. See the power, that is 39. It means this is a very greater value. If you will do cross multiply, you will get Fe is equal to 2.287 into 10 power 39 into Fg. So you can understand that electrostatic force is much greater than that of gravitational force. Even this much time that of gravitational force. This is perhaps the question that was asked. So this signifies that electrostatic force is much greater than that of gravitational force. I hope you understood this numerical.